Mississippi, and Tennessee, has said.
Back to your back.
My old bosom friend.
My old.
Hi, everybody. We're coming on to the rendezvous at 2930 Grove Street. I want to introduce you tonight Mrs. Tarea Hall Pittman, whose birthday we're celebrating, and Mr. Mansion Hall. His birthday is a couple of days later, but we're celebrating it tonight, too. I want you to give them both a big hand. Tarea Hall Pittman and Mansion Hall from Buttonwillow, California. Tarea Hall Pittman will now sing for you. She's going to perform. First, she doesn't like it at all, but she is going to perform. She's going to sing My Man. And after that, Mr. Mansion Hall is going to say a word, too. Miss Tarea Hall Pittman.
My man. Well, it's a very great pleasure for me to be here tonight and to be in front of my microphone in my home with my friends and my family. And, of course, everybody's twisted my arm, and I know everybody, the friends that haven't heard me, oh, well, this is just going to be something. And I've been asking to sing My Man, and I'm going to sing it now.
Where is your man?
Well, I'm just wondering about that. I really am wondering about it. I think he's flown the coop. Of course, he better get back here before all of you leave. Oh, he's up working in the lab. My husband is a worker, and he's upstairs in the lab, so we ought to get him down here. So I'm saying, oh, my man, I love him so, he'll never know. All my life is just a spare, but I don't care. When you take me in my arms, the world is bright. All right. What's the difference if I say I'll go away when I know I'll come back on my knees someday? For whatever my man is, he is mine forevermore. He is not much for looks, he's no hero out of books, he is my man. 2 or 3 girls has he that he likes as well as me, but I love him. I don't know why I should. He isn't good, he isn't true, he beats me too. What shall I do? Oh, my man, I love him so, he'll never know. All my life is just a spare, but I don't care. When he takes me in his arms, the world is right, so bright. What's the difference if I say I'll go away when I know I'll come back on my knees someday? For whatever my man is, he is mine forevermore. Now I'm going to ask Les Bailey to take it away. He was up here, but he wasn't recorded, and now we're on the air. We're going to be recorded. Oh, well, now just before we do that, you see, my uncle's up here tonight for my birthday, and just 2 days from now, his birthday is. So right away, before we do anything else, I'm going to call Mr. M.C. Hall of Bakersfield, California. My uncle, Mansion Hall.
Let me shake hands. I'm going to choose you. No, I'm going to say to you, it's the jeweled cup of love I've drained. My friendship towards you is just like 2 fellas drinking wine. It swiftly flows within my veins with warmth divine. So you see, I love you, I hope for you, and in my sleep at night, my dreams are for you, that in dusk sky there will be a gleam for you. All one could ever ask of you is that you walk according to your better life. Pursue the path at all times that lead to honor stainless heights. You can be careless of wrath or the curses of the gods of priestly spite, but just simply long to know and do the right. I, too, love my fellow man. How I could love you as a kind wife, a child, a friend. To phantoms, I, too, am somewhat deaf and blind, but am willing to extend a helping hand to the distress. By lifting others, we are blessed. So you see, I need not love the phantom of the skies, but only you, who is living flesh. You seem to have passion soft. You have soul-filled eyes, lips warm and fresh, and cheeks with pale thread flagged and pearled. Oh, how I would like to choose you as my breathing angel of this world.
That was Uncle Mansion. Our Uncle Mansion. Well, now, we've got to have a girl after that. All right, come on, Gwen. Hurry up, quick. Quick, Gwen. Come on, Gwen. Come on, Claire. Come on, Claire. After Uncle Mansion. Come on, Claire. Hurry up, the air's going on. Come on. The record's playing. The tape's running out. All right, this is Claire Johnson, our angel. This is our little angel, Claire. She's going to perform. Yes?
Well, now, I don't know. You know, this is way.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I only have eyes for you. Dear, the moon may be high, but I can't see the stars in the sky, 'cause I only have eyes for you. I don't care if we're in a garden or on a crowded avenue. You are here, so am I. Maybe millions of people pass by, but they all disappear from view. 'Cause I only have eyes for you.
That was our own Claire Johnson. Wasn't she wonderful? And now we're going to ask a man, another crooner, to come to the microphone, Ike Fletcher. Ike Fletcher. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's a real crooner.
Lonesome tonight, do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray on a bright summer's day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you look at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Will you come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight?
Well, that was Ike Fletcher. Isn't that wonderful? And now we're going to call from a lovely lady from the Northwest. We're going to call for Mrs. James of Yakima, Washington. A lovely apple from the apple country. Here she comes, our lovely little guest tonight from the Northwest. Here she is.
I think it's unfair to have me here after Uncle Mason and after hearing Uncle Manson and after hearing Mr. Bilbo speak. I'm not talented at all, but I got a couple of very good jokes about some brides, but I won't tell those either. Right now, I feel like that speaker who got up and said, "What shall I speak about?" Now, what shall I speak about? And the little kid way back there says, "Speak about 2 minutes and sit down."
Well, wasn't that was wonderful? Wasn't that wonderful? We're so glad to have her here. And now I'm going to ask that a fine gentleman from Southern California, a Southern gentleman with his fine brown frame, come on up here. Come on up here, John Dial. Come to the mic. Here he is. Here he is. Here's our co-worker from Southern California, fine John Dial. Here he is.
Hello, everybody. It's good to be here in Tarea's house with Tarea's friends on Tarea's birthday. I've enjoyed the program so far. I can't sing. As a matter of fact, I can't do much of anything. But it's just one little joke I'm going to tell. It's not exactly a joke, it actually happened. When Les talked about the politician, I thought about this little incident. It was during the war, when all the men were away in service, and the politician was running for office in a small southeastern town. And the politician got up and he began to talk, and he was trying to appeal to these women voters. So he said, and the ladies are helping to win the war. There was just one man in the house, and he was half drunk, way in the back of the hall. So this man, every time the politician would praise the women, the drunk would say, "Hooray for the women." So the politician said, and the women are making the shells to win the war with. So the drunk said, "Hooray for the women." And the politician said, and the women are building the ships to carry the soldiers across the sea. And the drunk said, "Hooray for the women." And the politician went on just praising the women, trying to get votes. And finally he ran out of praise for the women. So finally he said, as a matter of fact, there's a very little difference between the men and the women these days. And the drunk said, "Hooray for that little difference." So thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
That was our John from Southern California. Thank you so much, John. He's really wonderful, isn't he? And now we're going to have another crooner because there's some fine singers in here tonight. Mary Louise, we're asking you to get ready and everybody to get ready. But in the meantime, we're going to ask Clarice Isaacs, my sister Clarice, to come and sing her song. All right, Claire, hurry up. Get to the mic here. I don't know what she's going to sing, but she'll tell you, and she'll start on it right away.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to sing my devotion, but it's very sad. My devotion is in the sand deep as the ocean, and like a star shining from afar, remains forever the same. My devotion is not just a sudden emotion. It will be constantly burning, and your love will kindle the flame. What a
Well, that was Clarice, and thank you very much. That was wonderful, wasn't it? Now we're going to pep things right up. We're going to get Josephine Williams up here. Give her a big hand. Come on, Joe. Here she comes. She's so little that I'm going to have to get this microphone down for her. Here she comes. Here's my dear friend Joe. She's here, and we had to wake her up, you see, because she was back there almost asleep.
Friends, it is indeed a pleasure to be here tonight in my friend's home to help to enjoy and celebrate her birthday. You know, I have no talent, and I am just one member of the Hall family in a way. And I want to say that it is most gratifying to be here tonight. Thank you.
Oh, well, that was wonderful, Joe. Thank you an awful lot. And now we see a big, tall, handsome guy sitting over here. And we're going to have to put the microphone way up for him. Here's Art Green, Pageant Art Green. Here he comes. Come on, Art. Here he comes.
Well, thanks very much, Ty. It's a pleasure for me to be here, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to personally wish Ty Pittman and Uncle Mansion a very merry, happy birthday. Uncle Mansion's to come, and Ty's being here now. But the occasion reminds me, since our time is so short, and I see the tape is running out, it reminds me of an after-dinner speaker that was talking to a group of fellas, and they kind of forced him up there, and he was full of his food and was very tired and wanted to sit down and didn't know how to, so he remembered a joke, more or less an irony. The more or less the irony of the joke brought it to his attention, and he remembered that a minister was talking one time, and a fellow was sitting back in the congregation, real loaded in money and everything, and the minister started out talking, preaching, of course, and the fellow said, well, when he first started out, he said, well, he says, tell you what I think I'll do, talking to himself, of course. I think I'll probably put $10 in this collection. So the minister kept on, and the fellow sat there, and after a half hour, he said, well, I guess I better put 5 probably. So the minister kept on, and after about an hour and a half of talking, the fellow way back at the end of the parish thought again. He said, well, I guess I better put in about 2. So to tell you the truth, the fellow says, as he related to his guest at the dinner table there, the minister finally quit talking about 2 hours later, and as a matter of fact, the fellow way back in the end of the parish, instead of putting in something, stole $2. Thank you.
All right. Thanks an awful lot, Art. That was just wonderful. And now we're going to call on Mary Louise Hooper. Here she is, our friend Mary Louise. Come on, Mary Louise. She's very talented. She's very talented.
Well, I really haven't any talents at all, but I'm glad to be here at Ty's birthday. I've been looking forward to coming here for a long time, and now that I'm here, I do want to wish Ty and her uncle a very happy birthday and lots more of them. It's nice to be here with all of you, but I don't really think I can do anything tonight.
Well, you see, Mary Louise is really very talented, and the next time she comes, we're going to expect her to sing or perhaps to play for us. She plays beautifully, too. We're delighted to have her here. And now we're going to call on, Ed. Ed Price. Ed Price is going to do his hillbilly song.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Ed.
Where's my music, babe?
All right, he's looking for his music, but he is going to get it. Ed's going to do a hillbilly. He's looking still. All right. Well, in the meantime, let's see now. Come on, Faye. Come on, Faye. Come on, while he's looking for his music, Ed's got to get his music, and we can't waste it. Well, that's all right about you being last. You got to come now.
I'm very happy to be here. Of course, this is just like home to me. I'm here practically every day. But I'm happy to be here to help celebrate Ty and Uncle Mansion's birthday. and to see all the friends enjoying themselves. The ladies look very pretty, and the men are real fine. They are fine, fine. We got some fine brown frames here tonight. And all you people that will hear this later, you don't know what you're missing by not being here to help celebrate Ty and Uncle Manchin's birthday.
Thank you very much, Faye. Now listen, Ed, have you found your song?
Got it.
You found your song? He says he's got it.
Yeah.
All right, this is Ed Price.
Well, an old Southern boy, this is what we hear down in Alabama. Anytime you're feeling lonely, anytime you're feeling the blue, anytime you feel downhearted, that will prove your love for me is true. Anytime you're thinking about me, that's the time I've been thinking of you. So anytime you say you want me back again, that's the time I'll be coming back home to you.
All right, Ed, that was Hillbilly Ed Price. All right, now, Faricita, come on, let's go. There's Faricita Hall. Here comes Fairy, my sister. Here she comes. Faricita wrote this song. I know it's going to be one of her original songs.
What to do about him? Though he treats me so kindly, and I love him so. What to do about him? Can't have him, I know. He belongs to another, but in my heart he's mine, I know. What to do about him? Each morning and each evening, oh, how I think of him. His love just fills me with the strangest ecstasy. What to do about him? Though he treats me so kindly, and I love him so. What to do about him?
Thank you. That was Faricita. That's wonderful. Now, where's Les Bailey? Where's Les Bailey? Where's Les? Oh, is he on the phone? Oh, well, he's still talking, so we're going to have to get somebody else up here. And now, I'm going to ask another one of our beautiful ladies from Southern California, Mrs. Anderson from Santa Monica. Here she is, lovely, lovely Anderson.
Thank you, Tarea, for the compliment. And since I'm not a Marian Anderson and I can't sing, I'm not a Betty Davis and I can't act, not Eleanor Roosevelt, I can't talk, but I do bring greetings from the southern area and greetings to Tarea on a question mark birthday, and happy birthday to Uncle Manchin.
Thanks an awful lot. Gwynn, you stop playing with Andre and get right on up here to this microphone. Here comes Gwynn Greene, our glamour girl. Here she comes. Here's Gwynn.
I'm going to do something that Clara Johnson wants me to do. I'm going to tell a joke. Claire wants me to tell you this joke. Now, please don't be too shocked if I tell it. But Clara taught this to me. So it's about a couple that have been married. They were just married, and then they said, well, when they had celebrated their 50th anniversary, that they were going to relive their first night. So this was the night of their 50th wedding anniversary. So they had a big reception and everything there, and everybody was having a good time. So they slipped off, and they started going up the steps. So, of course, they'd been married 50 years, and they were up in age. So They got halfway up the stairs, and pretty soon Ma says, "Oh, Pa, my back done petered out." So Pa says, "That's all right, Ma, my Peter done backed out." Happy birthday,
That was Gwenny. That was wonderful. I told you that was our glamour girl. That was our Gwenny, and it was wonderful. Now listen, and let me know when Les Bailey gets off that phone. I hope he won't be on there all night because the tape's running out. And we do want to get his voice. I hope he can come. All right, well, I know, and I'm going to call Ev right now. Now, she's coming. She is the mother of my godchild. But that doesn't give her any claim, you know what I mean, to immortal fame. Here she comes, Evelyn Ware. Matthew, she says that does give her claim.
I'm expecting to hear some of you sing. Nights are long since you went away. I think about you all through the day. My buddy. So true. Miss your voice, the touch of your hand. Just long to know if you understand, my buddy. My buddy. Your buddy misses you.
Now, don't you know my friend has got some hidden talent? Now, you know that was fine, I tell you. Now, let me see. Where is my tall daddy? Daddy. All right, here he comes. Here's the finest man in the United States. Here he comes. Here he comes, Bill Pittman. Here he comes. Here's Daddy. Daddy's wonderful on the microphone.
Evelyn, if I had your personality and your ability to sing, why, I'd be able to speak. Come up and tell me how you do it. Evelyn, come here. Evelyn?
Oh, he needs Evelyn for inspiration. Come and stand by him, Evelyn. He needs you for
Tell me, just tell me how you do it, you know. You've been away for long. Just tell me how you do it, huh? Well, I'm happy to be here and happy to have Evelyn with me. And just what you've been doing with yourself anyway.
Bill, I had a baby.
A baby? I can't have a baby. No, I can't do everything you do. Sing. You don't want me to run everybody out of the house, do you?
No,
sing. Well, I can't. I can't sing. And you're the only one who can sing. But I'm happy to be here, and I hope everybody's having a nice time. And is everybody drunk, Evelyn?
Drunk enough.
Drunk enough? Is that so? Well, anyway, in behalf of Evelyn and everyone tonight, why, I wish you good night. Hope everybody have a nice time.
All right, that was wonderful. All right, Daddy and Evelyn, thanks a lot. Now listen, come on, Gloria and Les. Gloria and Les, come to the microphone right away. The time is running out. It's almost out. And who else hasn't? But June has got to come. And Ethel. All right, June. What are we going to do?
Inasmuch
I don't know what you're going to do.
as the entire theme of things tonight has been one that is philosophical, I shall contribute in my small way that which may enhance posterity. For we are all like swimmers of the sea, poised on the top of a huge wave of fate, which hangs uncertain as to which side to fall. And this brings to mind an experience that I had the other morning in police court.
The woman had come into the wrong court, obviously. And she said to the judge, Judge, I've been married 3 weeks. And she said, Judge, I have come in here to get a divorce. The judge says, well, lady, I'm sorry, you're in the wrong court. You'll have to go to the court of domestic relations. She said, I'm sorry, Judge, you'll have to do something about this. Said, this man is killing me. Said, Judge, in the morning before he goes to work, Judge. And Judge, he even comes home from lunch and he works a long ways from home. Judge, when he comes in after work, and all night, Judge, until the next morning. And I've had 3 weeks of this, Judge, and I can't stand anymore. The judge said, well, he said, this is the wrong court. He says, but I tell you what, I'll talk to the judge over in the Court of Domestic Relations. This is a serious problem. And if this man is what you say he is, you come in tomorrow morning and we'll file this. She says, Judge, file it. Says I can't touch it with a powder puff.
All right, Les Bailey. Come on, June. And Ethel and June. And Gloria. Come on, and all right, by the way, June, because we're running out, say something to June and Ethel.
Say what I'm going to say.
Hurry up.
A very happy birthday to Ty, and I'm very glad that she was able to have so many friends around her. I'm very sorry that I had to be at the tail end of this lovely program because the rendition which I would have made would have taken such a long time. It would have robbed some of the rest of you of your time. Thank you.
All right, Jean, will you sign off with, Jean's going to sign off with her song.